Let me ask you this.
Yes.
I'll play devil's advocate
Please
here for
do.
a second. So with a tool like AI, AI is a tool, like you said, but so is a hammer.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
So you could kill somebody with a hammer.
Totally.
Or you could build a house.
Yes.
So it's two things. The difference between the hammer and AI is that the hammer is a very singular job, where AI is doing everything, and it can encompass almost every aspect of our lives. And that's where I think the fear lies with a lot of people, where they believe that having that much, the hammer doesn't have that much power, really. You have to pick the hammer up. If not, it's just sitting there. AI is different. AI is always running. It's always doing things. It could run on its own. I think that's where people are afraid of. Like I said, I'm not afraid of it.
Yes.
I feel it's going to be a positive thing, and I do believe that humanity has guardrails on it, so it won't go.
You just said it.
It won't go.
You just said that.
Yeah.
It has a limitation. Nothing. We will say this to all of you. Nothing can replace human beings.
Mm-hmm. That's not the part of the game. That's not part of what we're here to do.
That's it.
Yeah.
The divine did not create human beings and to have human experiences,
Right.
to have it all washed away by AI.
Or robots or any of that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
You all are humans. And there are things, Christy first, when she saw Chat GPT, right? Mm-hmm. She was curious and said, how does a person get over fear? And the whole came through, and she said, wow, there goes coaches. Why do we need coaches? Because someone can read that and still not have the connection and the guidance and the energy and all of that. Mm-hmm. So whatever is huge in someone's mind of, oh God, this is going to take over the world. It's like that old saying, the sky is falling, mm-hmm. right? It's your perspectives. We're going to give it straight to you. Mm-hmm. And we encouraged Christy to write this in the Flow Factor as well. There are 5 things that each human being has control of: the words that you speak, the thoughts that you think, the perspectives you have, the feelings you feel or don't, and the actions you take. That is it. AI and all the other stuff and it's how you feel about it. There's a subject, and it's how you think about it, what you say about it, what you feel about it. And if it feels limiting, you're the only one that can change that perspective to come into neutrality. If it's scaring the bejesus out of you, feel that compassion. Feel the compassion that you are a human scared of this thing called AI. Why are you scared of it? Why is anybody ever scared of anything? Because it's something they don't understand. And when you don't understand something, you fear it.
So is that why when you look at a hammer, there's going to be two, I use hammer as an example, there's going to be two camps. One that looks at the hammer as like, that is a death tool. That is about killing and maiming and hurting people.
Well, look at the whole gun. Look at the whole gun.
Sure,
guns
of course,
in America, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But unlike a gun, though, a hammer can build a house.
Yes.
It has a very, very, very positive thing.
Yes.
To it as well. So it's that ludicrous for us to be. If you're looking at a hammer and all you think about is the death and the destruction that it can do, well, that's saying a lot more about you than the hammer.
It does.
Right?
It does. What it says about you is where your consciousness is, because we would venture to bet that if you're scared about AI, you're also the ones that were terrified about COVID. Mm-hmm. And if you're terrified about that, you're terrified about the president. And if you're terrified about that, you're terrified about... Exactly. It goes on, because you're living in a pool of fear. You're living in a pool of disappointment or regret or frustration or this perspective that things are not going to work out for me and life is scary. Life is against me. Mm-hmm. It's like Einstein said years ago, right? You can either look at life as if everything is a miracle or if nothing is a miracle.
Right. That everything just happened.
Right.
Right.
Right? And so when you look at, hey, this AI thing, I don't know how it's going to affect me, but I know there's good that I can utilize.
Where do you see humanity going right now? Because we're talking about a lot of fear, and there is a lot of fear
Indeed.
going on because there's so many changes happening so fast. I mean, I literally can't keep up with AI. as an example. Like, it's changing so rapidly. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Things usually took a lot longer for change, but this is changing weekly, daily, almost sometimes. But that's happening in so many different arenas of our lives that people are terrified about things changing so much. So where do you see put people's, either scare the bejesus out of people or put them at rest?
Oh, we're not in the business of doing that. But we will say to you, you're a perfect example. You started a show, Next Level Soul. You started having spiritual teachers, psychics, channelers, right? Look at how fast it grew. And what you are creating from this show, and consequently helping others to do, is there is a big energetic opening for more light, more consciousness. You and Christy were talking about how the self-help industry is going to be growing, in the spiritual sector is growing. Why? Because people are tired of being there and they want a different way. And if there is a choice, they want to find the teachers, the psychics, the channelers. They want to find the tools and what will actually help them get back into the flow of who they really are. When you're over here in this lack, every human does. There's more to this. There's more to, there's even that hope of there's got to be more to this than just working 9 to 5, paying the bills barely,
and dying.
Right? It's like, oh, when you're going to get college, get married, have kids, and then what's the next? Die, right? There's more to this. And the more to this is the energy, it's the flow, it's the connection that you bring in. And having yourself move out of that fight, flight, freeze that is, we love to tinker inside brains and play with clients. And we're like, ooh, what does that do? And then the person's like, oh, I feel so good. Oh, that's the pleasure center. Look at what we do when we activate. We could do that today. When you activate, it's like that teeter. It's an on and off switch. When you activate the pleasure center, everything shifts because the energy shifts.
To watch the full video, click on the link below. And don't forget to subscribe.